Welcome back, Armchair Generals, Weekend Warriors, and Saturday Soldiers alike. This is Ostentatiousness, and welcome back to my World in Conflict Soviet Assault Let's Play. So I just did a couple of, I say just, probably mean about an hour ago, but I did some, single-player, well, multiplayer skirmishes. And, the verdict I have on infantry is the way you play infantry in this game is you pack them in armoured personnel carriers or Humvees, you take them where you need them to go, you get them out, you get them into woods or buildings, and then you put them in, and then you put their transports into the capture zones, and they're meant to be the defence for some reason, but I don't, that all that's going to end up doing is making campaign tougher for me. So, speak of the old bastard himself, let's continue. Now, if you guys remember from the last episode, we had just won at we had just won at Pine Valley, and we Zerg rushed, or turtle rushed, if you want to call it that, in the replay. The time I replayed it, I might actually just end up re-recording that one. I didn't really like that, but who knows? I might get way too lazy. Anyway, so
we met Colonel Wilkins at a small town called Cascade Falls, not far from Fort Teller.
Sorry about that, guys. That was actually from my personal save file. That was actually the last mission of the campaign that I'd done on that. So I guess it kind of just gave away the entire part of this mission. Well, at least the entire, well, most of the premise. So, shall we?
After Pine Valley, the Russians pulled back and tightened their perimeter around Seattle.
I wonder what they're drinking. Is it Heineken? Or is there some American beer that is in a green bottle with
before Christmas, the Russians made their
a silver label? I really want to know that.
Several regiments attacked east.
I don't know why I want to know that, but I do.
It became apparent that their objective was Fort Teller, the headquarters for the Strategic Defense Initiative, or as the public popularly dubbed it, the Star Wars Project. What we knew, and they didn't, was that the project was a bust. If the Russians reached the base, they realized the whole thing was basically a scam, that we had nothing to stop their nuclear missiles from striking our cities and military bases. We couldn't let them figure that out, so we moved east as well, taking the fight into the mountains and trying to delay the Russians, while Colonel Wilkins and his people at Fort Teller dug in as hard as they could.
I'm just bored right now.
I suggest we fortify these crossings and then blow up the bridge.
Yeah, that should buy Wilkins some time.
That won't work, sir. We don't have nearly enough
And what will you have us do? Roll over and die? If Ivan gets to Fort Teller, we'll have a global thermonuclear war in our hands.
Bannon actually has a point. With the attrition that he and Webb have,
you won't be needed here, Bannon. I'm sending you 10 miles northeast on a recon.
Yeah, with the levels of attrition that he and Webb have, I'm honestly surprised we have any men left. So what,
No time to dick around, Parker. Establish defensive positions at those two forts.
Technically there should be a J there, but I'm gonna let that slip because
I want him annihilated. You hear me? If he gets the chance to dig in before we get there, we won't be able to hold back the main force. Try to be quick, Parker. The sooner we dig in, the better. Captain
From what
Webb
I
is
remember,
standing by to reinforce you. Now
yes,
get going.
yes. Now shut the fuck up. Now, okay, two things. First of all, you missed a cutscene.
These woods are ideal for infantry. The trees can cover in advance almost all the way to the river.
Yes, so you missed a cutscene where, Michael Thompson,
Use those woods as cover for your infantry as you maneuver toward
one of the
river.
National Guardsmen,
Try to take Ivan by surprise.
Yes, sir. Moving
was
into
calling
transport.
the
Everyone's aboard.
the Pentagon, saying that he needed the money from his National Guard pay sent to his wife, and the bureaucrat was just like, nope, can't do that. So we ended up threatening him, and bureaucrat was unfazed. But yeah. So I didn't actually tell you guys, although I might have, in that first video. That was a while ago that I recorded it. So who I am right now is the United States Army 5th Supply Battalion, with some National Guard
What now, sir?
allies.
We're supporting the troops. Fall down,
Enemy infantry defeated.
Napalm delivery order. Stay clear of target area. Launch that tow. We need orders. Rolling into combat. Friendly infantry tracks are moving.
So yeah,
We're under attack.
I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but yeah, these guys aren't actually a frontline combat unit. All if not most, of these frontline combat units would right now be in Europe fighting off the Russians. So God help them all if I'm all they've got left as competent commander.
You lost a unit.
What did I lose?
Enemy is
just one
Hurry
of
up
those
with those
guys.
orders. We're short on people in our squad.
Hurry up. Roger, will do. This is Primer. Aerial recon completed. We're supporting the troops.
Heavy in. Moving into the transport. Moving into transport. Fit for fight, sir. Moving into the transport, sir.
Your order, Bradley
Infantry.
APC.
Well done, Parker. Ivan has probably dug in at the other fort by now,
Good
so
to know.
expect some resistance when you get there.
My guys are moving into position now, sir. And my scouts report increased Soviet activity across the river.
They're moving fast. We just have to move faster. You know what to do, Parker. Eagle 6 out.
Yes, sir. Ready for action. Fire! Embark. Moving into transport. ATs! Enter the transport now.
They've got one of your units.
We've got a situation, sir.
Anti-tank unit here,
sir. Ready for
Eagle 6, come in. This is Bannon. Bannon, report. We're 2 clicks from our final waypoint and engaging a small Soviet advance force. APCs and jeeps. Over. I couldn't care less what you're engaging, Bannon. There's a bridge in that area, and I want you to destroy it. Report when you're done. Eagle
Sorry
6
that I'm being
out.
quiet again, guys.
Starting with hatching them up, sir.
I really don't like what's about to happen next. It's so painful.
We'll go. Primer is in the air.
That
Aerial recon
is
inbound.
what
West. We're
nightmares are
engaging
made
multiple
of.
Russian targets at this time.
Roger that, Webb. Keep them at bay. Eagle 6 out.
Yeah, I think those light tanks are meant to be set up there so that you can't cap both at the same time. I tried earlier, I couldn't do it.
Roger that. I have enemy tanks on my scope. Over and out. Hold down, incoming.
And Deep 60 is not full.
Hostiles in the hot zone of toast. Hunter out.
What kind of toast? It is important.
Bradley infantry transport.
Pick it up.
ready.
Driving quickly.
We are ready to rumble, sir. Tracks are moving. Bradley 8 moving as ordered.
This vehicle is ready. Attacking the enemy, sir.
We're ready with the heavy weapons.
Shoot them all to hell! Fire!
That tank is...
Fourth entry, now!
What now, sir?
We've got a situation. Stay low and busy here. Go, go, go!
What is it?
We've got casualties.
APC
I hate when they do this.
Send us some back. Entering building.
For no reason other than commies are bastards, they run your men over.
Tracks are moving.
We're taking
Consider it
heat.
done, sir. Taking the perimeter.
Sir,
Fit for fight, securing buildings, sir. We're gonna sprint to the target. Yes, sir. We're marching to that perimeter. Go, go, go! They're firing at us.
Neutralized.
Roger. Coordinates received. Tank
Hostile
buster in
target
transit.
destroyed.
Bradley Hayes, launch that tow.
We're in combat. We're in a tight spot.
Yeah, we're hit. Heavy machine
We're in
gun
a tight
tracking the
spot.
target.
Hunter out.
We're under attack. Destroyed, sir.
Where do you want these rockets? We're here. Move faster.
Unit killed.
Fuck me. Commie pricks.
Enemy neutralized. Moving on. Armored train. Enemy targeted.
Now just gonna smoke them out.
Will be towed. Stoker is on the way. Tow on target, sir. Rolling, sir.
Yes, sir. Ready for action.
Transport. We're driving to coordinates.
Enemy target destroyed.
Friendly APC.
Mechanized here.
I don't hate them because they're communists. They're communists because I hate them.
Yes, sir.
This
Going to
vehicle
take
is
that
starting with the
perimeter.
mechanic is in place, sir.
for
Start
fight, sir.
repairs.
Target overrun.
They've got one of your units.
Friendly infantry transport ready. Yeah, got it. That tow. Kill confirmed.
Enemy defeated. We're ready with engaging them.
They've got one of your units.
Sir, send us back. Defeated.
We can't last much longer.
My next objective is to secure this place.
Another excellent job, Parker. I'm detailing a pair of M60s to you. Don't lose them.
Beautiful little
They're all we
tanks.
have until Bannon returns. If he returns.
Moving to position. Reporting in. Getting a ride, sir.
Yes, we're here. My men are reinforcing the second crossing now. And sir, I'm sure Bannon will pull through.
That remains to be seen, Captain.
We'll hold the forts, Parker. Move on to your next objective.
And now for the final crossing, Parker. The bridge is the prize. Claim it and secure it before Ivan does.
Eagle 6, this is Bannon. Sit rep, over.
Roger that, Bannon. I gather you didn't accomplish your objective.
The bridge has been destroyed, sir. We're moving back now, but we're encountering increased Soviet resistance in the area.
We won't be able to hold the crossing forever, Bannon. If you're not here in time, you'll have to find another way around.
But sir, the area's crawling with commies.
And I couldn't care less, Bannon. Ivan is not getting this bridge because of your incompetence. Eagle 6 out.
Give me a moment, guys.
Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bombs.
Under attack. We're supporting the train.
Okay, we're in a tight spot. Stay low and move. Let's hustle. We're taking heat.
I really admire the guys in this series. I mean, they're in a terrible situation.
Starting with the
Incoming
revenge above,
fire.
sir.
And look at how they look at how hard they fight.
Webb here. We're under heavy attack at both forts.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
I believe so, Colonel. Some backup would be nice, though.
Roger that. I'll see what I can do. Eagle 6 out.
We're gonna sprint to the target, sir.
AT squad moving to the destination.
Destination unknown.
We need some orders.
Sorry, guys.
We're getting busy with repairing them. Mechanic, repairing them now.
So I might be recording all these in 2 days. You know, like all my Rome stuff, like the first few episodes of my Rome stuff, and episode 2 through now of
How are you holding out?
Still
my
doing
other
good,
stuff.
sir.
But
The Russians are attacking
I
like
won't
crazy, but
be-
we can hold for a while longer. I am running low on ammo, though.
Roger that. I'll get you some supplies. Hang in there. Eagle 6 out.
Enemy defeated, sir.
AT squad moving towards their armor.
Yes, sir. Moving out. We've got it.
Moving AT
Infantry
forward to
far
a better
away, sir.
position.
okay, so yeah, sorry guys. I'll be uploading all of this in different blocks. So
We took out the target.
for example,
Sir, have we heard from Colonel Wilkins yet?
I spoke to him briefly an hour ago. He told us to meet him at Cascade Falls, the garrison town near Fort Teller.
How many men does he have?
2 understrength companies is what he told me, Captain.
And we have regiments of Soviet troops coming. This won't be an easy fight, Colonel.
there are guys who are
it
going
won't,
to
Captain.
spawn here.
It won't.
That's why I've moved 2 of my valuable anti-tank teams.
Aerial recon finished.
Troop carrier waiting for orders.
Enemy tank in flame.
So this is the M60 Patton. Great tank. At least I think it was. I think it's a great tank in this game.
Good job, Parker. We'll wait a little while longer, but if Bannon isn't here soon, we'll blow the bridge.
Yes, sir, will do.
Heavy infantry, good to go.
I actually could have grabbed another squad of infantry, now that I look at it. Other than I would have had to have grabbed one less squad of transports.
Parker, the weather is getting worse, and the Air Force says they soon won't be able to bring in any more reinforcements. Call in what you can before their planes are grounded.
Protection, sir.
They lie. You don't just lose your your reinforcement airdrops. You also lose your support, your aerial fire support, and I think you also lose some of your artillery support.
Sir, moving out.
No.
Ready to drive.
Or all you have left are mortars and
Orders received. Heading out now.
precision strikes.
Roger that. Circling the coordinates and scanning. Primer out.
Why am I doing this? I'm
Copy
bored.
that. Those tanks are about to become scrap metal. Hunt her out.
Last call for those reinforcements, Parker.
Aerial recon completed.
I've always wondered what happens if you've got like a call that comes in just like on the last few seconds. Do you not get your support? Oh, sorry, not your support. Your reinforcements or what? Oh, probably.
Copy. Aerial recon.
I just got off the horn with the Air Force. Their
I love how
planes are grounded,
the weather
and that
changes.
means
Look at
no
the
more
clouds.
reinforcements. We'll have to make do with what we've got. Eagle 6 out.
How cool is this?
Sir, my scouts just reported several Soviet artillery
Oh, really?
vehicles moving into position across the river.
Roger that. They'll be zeroing in on your position, Parker. Send out a strike team to neutralize them.
AT squad ready. On our way, sir.
So I got that
Running is ordered. Infantry
royally
moving.
wrong. And yet, all I have left are my mortars and my
Heavy
precision
infantry, good
strikes.
to go.
Eagle 6, I have a sit rep. My scouts say the Soviet main force is moving into the area.
We need to blow that bridge. Bannon, come in. Where the hell are you? Charlie 6, come in.
They could be in combat, sir, and the hills break up the radio transmission. We should give them a little more time.
Damn it. If I don't hear from them soon, we'll blow the bridge and move on.
Now, I would just like to make a point. Not out of loyalty of, to Bannon. I don't think anyone gives a
We're here.
fuck
The
about
Russians
him.
are coming at us in force.
I mean, I like
Bring
it.
up those Gustavs and we'll show those bastards a thing or two.
Carl Gustav anti-tank launchers, which is really interesting because these guys use AT-4s, and they actually say that.
Incoming fire!
Mechanized. Ready, starting with the repairs.
No. What I actually meant to say just now was,
Confirmed dead, sir.
the reason why Sawyer wouldn't leave Bannon to die is not out of loyalty or anything.
Infantry
It's because Bannon has all of our tanks.
We'll have to withdraw. I can't sustain these losses for much longer.
Good job clearing the artillery, Parker.
Boom! And these
Now
are
concentrate
great.
your forces around the bridge.
This might have a massive circular area, but it also does enormous damage.
We'll go. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
Confirmed dead, sir.
I think I might actually smoke my forward infantry, well, my forward defensive position.
One less hostile, sir.
We're ready with the heavy weapons.
Provided these coordinates. We hit friendly.
Captain Webb, sit rep.
Webb here. We're still holding at the force, but the Russians will break through eventually. Their main force can't be far out now.
What's the point? Now,
Understood,
I'm not an
Captain. We'll
engineer.
hold the bridge as long as possible, but I won't risk it for Bannon's sake.
I'm
He'll have to
not
fend for
a
himself if
military
he's late.
engineer, but I want to
We
know.
will need his tanks for the upcoming battle.
Boom! I made that
Maybe.
point just.
If we lose this bridge, there won't be any more battles.
So, if these guys can cross quite easily here and here, why do they need
Partner
a...
in gear.
Ooh. Why do they need a bridge?
Moving fast, sir.
Just strikes me as
squad
quite
ready.
odd. No, I like infantry for... Okay, I like infantry for this part of this mission.
The vehicle is
See
neutralized.
that? The Soviets sent tanks over that hill and then boom, 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 dead. Well, if anyone needs me, I'll be taking care of these trains.
We'll go. Fire mission received. Artillery barrage inbound.
Look at that, this is a fucking turkey shoot. I mean, you'd think after they lost all these tanks here, they'd stop, build up, and then slam into me. Or they'd have...
Artillery barrage hit for
Hang on, is that water actually falling?
One defeated hostile.
Those coordinates are outdated.
This water doesn't look too deep, so what I'm thinking is maybe you could, A, go through, or B, just have a bloody pontoon bridge built, while you... and then flank behind your enemy and boom, 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 ah! Yes, that was me. I'm just... This is the boring part of this mission. The bridge must not be destroyed. Yes, sir, I will try my utmost to destroy your bridge.
Copy that. Fire mission received. 7-9 out.
Okay, I think the Soviets were listening to me when I said, hold your men back, and, look at that.
0 damage to hostiles in the target area.
You got casualties.
Jesus, Bannon, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph!
We can't delay any longer. They might be dead for all we know. Prepare to blow the bridge and move, Parker.
Unit lost.
I don't have anyone left to move.
Eagle 6, this is Bannon. Don't blow the bridge yet. We're half a click out and coming up on the rear of several Soviet tanks. Engaging now. Belay that order, Parker. Don't blow the bridge yet. Hold until Charlie Company is across.
I need to make a point.
Incoming fire!
I'm sorry guys, I'm pausing the game. I need to make a point. Bannon is a tank commander. Webb is, from what I can tell, he's a former ranger, so I suspect he's meant to be an infantry commander. At least an airborne infantry commander. Wouldn't you send airborne infantry to take out the bridge and then fly away, and have the tanks sit here?
They've got one of your
I'm
units.
shaking my head right now, you guys just can't see.
That was in the nick of time, Bannon. Well done. Thank you, sir. All right, everyone, we're moving on to Cascade Falls. Stay sharp. This thing ain't over yet.
Stay frosty, Marines. Oh god, I think I'm going to smoke my own men.
Unit killed.
Friendly units. I repeat. Friendly units in the target
Just
area.
completely
Check
ignore
those
what you guys
coordinates.
just heard. I don't know what else to say. I think I've gotten a little better at playing with my infantry. The difficulty is, though, there wasn't a major Manhattan map in this game. You do fight in New York, but you don't have a major Manhattan map, which is where these guys would be, infantry would be the best. They would rule this fight. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, guys, so, next mission, we're moving on to Cascade Falls. My loadout's pretty much going to be the same. You don't get normal infantry, so I'll just be anti-tank infantry and armoured person... do we have armoured person? I think it's light tanks and 4 free trucks that I get. It's going to be fun. That's not sarcasm either. I know, it's a miracle. But, yeah. I mean, I'm really enjoying this. It's a real challenge on hard, and I might actually do another Let's Play after this. No optional objectives on very hard. I don't know. I'd have to use my old strategy though of armored personnel carriers, but I think I finally figured out how to play infantry well in this game. Whilst what you guys just saw might have depended very heavily on my armoured personnel carriers and tanks being able to hold the bridge, before it would have just been an entire force of armoured personnel carriers, and then I would have just started shelling the artillery positions. Yeah, so... No, I learned a lot in those 2 games. I recorded those 2 games, those 2 skirmishes. I recorded them, but I deleted them because I didn't like the sound quality. I was eating M&Ms at the time, and the crunching was driving me crazy. And if it drives me crazy, it's probably going to drive you guys crazy. So, yeah, I'll try to be a lot more vocal. And I looked it up. 14 American missions and 6 USSR missions. I believe this is American mission 4, and next is Soviet mission 3. Which means that we're 7 missions into the game, which means we're almost halfway through. Yeah. It's going to be fun. There's another mission that I'm actually going to do multiple plays of. I'm going to show you my usual strategy of one specific mission, and then I'm going to do it with my hybrid. Or I'll do it with my hybrid first, and then I'll show you my usual strategy. But, yeah. Yeah. It's just... Actually, I really like this Let's Play. It's great. One of my all-time favourite games. And, Anyway, guys, so, hopefully some of you will drop me some comments, what I can improve on, telling me I'm shit if you want to, but, yeah. Remember, guys, stay crunchy and milk.